So if I can keep it as simple as possible, an ETF is just a basket of stocks and one equity. So let's say you wanted to buy Apple, you wanted to buy Microsoft, you wanted to buy Nike, you wanted to buy Walmart, you wanted to buy Tesla. An ETF pretty much gives you exposure to all of those companies. So instead of taking risk by investing in individual companies, you'll have exposure to all those companies. So for example, let's say Apple and Microsoft are down 10%, but Tesla, Walmart, Nike are all up 100%. It's gonna obviously outweigh all of the stocks that are doing bad. It's gonna outweigh and keep your account up. So the best way that I would advise you all to look at it is just being exposed to a variety of stocks in different industries.
This is something that we have to think about as a people. There's no reason why we are consumers of a product but not an owner of the product. And at the end of the day, yes, people may say, oh, well, I can't afford Apple. Now we get into partial shares.
And that's another thing that typically scares people off from investing, is because investing is a whole nother language by itself. So I'm learning Spanish, right? But then also I had to learn investing language as well. So once you start to learn the language, and you're gonna learn it the more you start to read, and you're just gonna look at the same thing over and over. So you might look at charts of 5 different companies, and you're gonna start to see the same words and the same numbers, and you're like, oh, okay, it's clicking. So really take the time, even if you just do 10 minutes a day of like, I'm just gonna randomly Google, and what should I know about investing? And you put it into Google and you read 2 things that pop up, and then tomorrow you say, what should I know about investing last year? Like, just switch it up. But every day you're kind of learning something a little bit new, so investing isn't as scary. Because really, when we don't know dollar cost averaging and ETFs and mutual fund, like, that can be very intimidating. And it's like, you know what? Let me just hold on to my money. I'm not dealing with numbers. I'm just gonna hold on to my money. So it's much easier when you start to understand the language.
I would say in terms of a specific budget plan that I use to kind of manage my debt, that I've taken student loans, credit cards, all that stuff, 50, 30, 20. 50% of my income goes towards necessary expenses. 30% of my income goes toward wants, so that I'm somewhat happy and not overextending myself in certain moments. And 20% goes towards savings and debt. So, once you're able to really gain that level of awareness on what you're working with in terms of income, then it just comes down to, like she was saying, making strategic decisions on how you want to pay off certain debt over time.